Hello and welcome to OJ Safety. On this channel, we discuss practical vessel safety topics, lifeboats, davits, LSA, FFE, inspection planning, certificates, and the kind of compliance details that usually become important 5 hours before departure. Today we are looking at a simple question with serious consequences. What is the real difference between an annual lifeboat inspection and a 5-year lifeboat inspection? A lifeboat that does not launch is not just a deficiency on paper. It is the difference between a controlled evacuation and a serious emergency. And still during port state control, class surveys and internal audits, lifeboat and davit documentation keeps causing problems. Expired certificates, unclear load test records, unapproved service attendants, missing evidence. The equipment may look fine, but if the proof is weak, the vessel can still lose time. Lifeboat, rescue boat, and davit inspections are covered by IMO Resolution M, MSC.402, 96, and SOLAS, Chapter 3, Regulation 20. These requirements separate the work into two categories, the annual inspection and the 5-year inspection. Both are mandatory, but they are not the same job. The annual inspection confirms operational readiness. The 5-year inspection proves strength and load-bearing capability. Both must be carried out by competent and properly authorized service providers following applicable maker instructions, class requirements, and flag requirements. This point matters. A technically correct inspection can still create problems if the provider, procedure, or documentation is not accepted by the relevant class flag or maker. That is not the moment a superintendent wants surprises. The annual inspection is a functional readiness check. The question is simple. Will the lifeboat, rescue boat, and launching appliance work safely when required? Technicians examine the general condition and function of the system. That includes hooks, release mechanisms, winches, brakes, sheaves, hydraulic systems, control systems, foundations, and structural supports. The inspection looks for corrosion, deformation, leakage, worn parts, poor lubrication, incorrect hook reset, and any mechanical or hydraulic defect. Hooks and release gear are checked carefully because small errors in reset, locking, or release condition can become serious safety risks. Brake performance matters as well. The brake must hold, operate correctly, and show no unsafe drift or uncontrolled movement. This is not a quick visual walk-around. It is a structured technical check supported by records, technician details, photographs where required, and an inspection report reference to MSC.402, 96. On completion, the vessel should receive an annual inspection report or certificate confirming the condition and readiness of the equipment, subject to applicable class, flag, and maker requirements. The 5-year inspection goes deeper. This is where the system must prove that it can safely carry the required load. It is not only about function, it is about strength. A 5-year inspection may include dismantling and overhaul of release mechanisms, detailed inspection of load-bearing components, functional testing of winches and brakes, and proof load testing using certified water bags or approved test weights. In many cases, the proof load test is performed at 1.1 times the safe working load. That means 110% of SWL, but the exact method, test load, and acceptance criteria must always be verified against the maker instructions, class requirements, and flag requirements. Where corrosion, deformation, or stress is suspected, critical parts may require non-destructive testing. The 5-year job normally needs more planning, more equipment, more manpower, and more time. It may also require class or flag attendance where witnessing or endorsement is required. The documentation is heavier too. Test load, test method, calibrated equipment records, technician details, inspection results, and class or flag endorsement where applicable. It must be clean and traceable. Because during an audit or port state control inspection, nobody wants to explain missing pages, unclear dates, or certificates that do not match the equipment. That is how a small paperwork issue becomes a very expensive operational problem. This is where vessels often get caught. The equipment may be on board, the lifeboat may look acceptable, the davit may have been serviced before, but the certificate is expired. Or the 5-year load test record is missing, or the provider is not accepted for that scope. For port state control, class and flag, unclear evidence is still a problem. And the cost is not only the inspection fee, it can become reinspection, delay, off-hire exposure, charter pressure, and another urgent service attendance in the wrong port at the wrong time. The efficient approach is to plan LSA inspections together with the rest of the safety scope, FFE annual inspection, CO2 systems, foam systems, SCBA and EEBD, fire extinguishers, and emergency fire pump testing, one port call, one coordinated attendance, one consistent documentation package, less downtime, fewer gaps. and fewer last-minute emails that start with the word urgent. OJ Safety is an ISO 9001 certified and RINA-approved service provider based in Klaipėda, Lithuania. We support ship managers, superintendents, vessel operators, and offshore clients with LSA annual inspections, 5-year lifeboat and davit inspections, rescue boat servicing, load testing, and class-ready documentation. Our service coverage includes the Baltic region, Poland, Scandinavia, the North Sea area, and wider Europe. We work with lifeboats, rescue boats, davits, release gear, load testing equipment, and related safety systems following applicable maker, class, and flag requirements. The annual inspection confirms readiness. The 5-year inspection proves strength. Together, they protect lives, vessel certification, and operational continuity. If your lifeboat, rescue boat, or davit inspection is coming due, plan it before the port call becomes a firefighting exercise. For the full breakdown, inspection planning, and a quotation request, visit ojsafety.com or contact us directly at sales@ojsafety.com.